I'm joined once again by Alex Perez. This time he's coming off a win this past weekend over Eric Shelton. He got the unanimous decision at UFC on Fox 28 on February 24th. Alex, what's going on, man? How are you?
I'm good, man. Just hanging out. Just trained a couple days ago, Monday, Tuesday, and then came to see my family for a couple days.
Well, it's well-deserved, man. And again, congratulations on the win. It was a pretty impressive performance. As far as the game plan heading into the fight, do you feel like you executed that to a T? And then what was the game plan heading in there?
Honestly, there's really not a lot of game planning. Coaches like, hey, man, watch out for this. Kind of tells me what the guy's good at, and then kind of lets me more freestyle. I like pressuring people, so, that's just regular, as you seen in my first fight as well. I kind of pressure people a lot, try to see what they got, and, it just happened to work in my favor.
Was there anything about Eric Shelton that surprised you in the fight?
He's a little bit stronger than what I thought. I'm a big 25er, so he's a little bit stronger than what I thought. I was expecting for him to move around a lot, and then, once I settled down, it was kind of everything fell into place.
Excellent. And how'd you celebrate after the win? You're in Florida, in Orlando. It must have been pretty nice.
Nah, man. I went back to the hotel. Perfecting Athletes had a pizza for me and some Coke, and some Sprite, and I was like, oh, man. We're just hanging out with, my team. Just basically, that was it.
That's a good celebration because, you have to be really strict on that diet and everything, heading into the fight. So it's good to, enjoy a nice cheat meal and stuff like that. It sounds to me like you're a pop guy. That's sort of one of your favorite things.
I used to be super addicted to it. Now, every once in a while, if I go out to eat, I'll have a soda here and there. But, I'm not a big drinker, so I like to just eat.
No, that's perfect. Sounds like you got it all mapped out. Now, this victory was great, but I know there's one little sort of asterisk next to it, and that is that you missed weight. I just wanted to get your perspective on this. What sort of happened heading into the fight with the weight cut?
Man, to be honest, I was good on weight when I came in. When I left, to the airport, then we ended up getting stuck at the airport. We got there about 8 in the morning. We didn't leave until 11:59, And, it was unfortunate. Like I said, it's no one's fault. It's my fault. I take full responsibility. Just that day at the airport kind of just sucked. Wasn't able to do much. You can't really work out at the airport. So, losing that one day, kind of threw me back on the weight. But, I tried my best. I went in. I was half a pound. I was on the treadmill sprinting. I had a sauna suit. I was, in the bath, whatever. And my body just wasn't sweating no more. And, I just, it sucks. I tried, they gave me the extra hour. I tried. It wasn't coming off. There's no way it was going to, I think my body just shut down at that point. And that was it.
Well, now that you've gone through this whole experience, with having the flight delay, which sucks, you didn't anticipate that. Is there anything you would have done differently if you could have gone back? Like maybe if you would have cut more weight before or anything like that? Or did you just say, hey, it's just one of those, unfortunate circumstances?
I would have came in a little bit lighter. I left LA at 140. When I got to the airport that morning, I was 140. I would try to come in a little bit lighter, maybe 138, maybe lose that extra pound or two. But, it's a big learning experience. That was my first time traveling, actually, out of the state of California. Second time, actually, traveling. But, that's far travel, 5-hour flight, plus the time difference kind of screwed everything up. It's a very, very big learning experience. And like I said, I take full responsibility.
They should get a gym at the airport. Here in Toronto at Pearson, they actually have a full-fledged gym you can use. It's got treadmills and weight room and everything. And, it makes sense because if you miss your flight or there's a connection issue or whatever, rather than sitting around, just staring at the floor, you can go, break a sweat. They got showers and everything like that. So, I'd like to see more of that,
That would be amazing. I was like, my girlfriend was telling me, you can't work out. I was like, what am I supposed to do? Work out in the middle of the, I wasn't expecting, I didn't take a carry-on with clothes in it because I was expecting to get stuck, so I was like, man, so it was just a big ordeal, like I said, it sucked because that 20% would have been nice on my check, but, at least it went to Eric, that's cool, at least the 20% went to him, not the commission, so, that's the one good thing that came out of it.
Yeah, and it's not like you could just like work out like in the lobby or whatever because you'll get all sweaty and then you got to go on that long plane ride. Like that's not fun. No one wants to do that. And plus, the passengers will be upset. Like there's a lot that goes into that. It would be kind of a bad circumstance.
No, yeah, definitely. So I was just like, it's just one of those things. It was hard to sit there all day. It was an experience.
Yes, for sure. So you mentioned getting back to training. What is sort of training looking like right now? I imagine, you're just kind of taking it easy and then kind of getting back into it probably in a little bit.
Training's the same, besides the sparring. But, I'm still doing everything they were doing. Monday we drilled. Monday night I took off. And then I have to coach the wrestling, so it wasn't too bad. And then Tuesday, I train in the morning, train at night. So, today I'm going to go for a run and, just get some running in, try to give my body some time to rest.
Okay. So when you're running, are you listening to music? Do you have a playlist on, or you listen to a podcast or anything?
Sometimes I listen to music, sometimes I don't. I'm a country guy, so I listen to, anything country.
Really? I would have never pegged you as that. That's interesting. I mean,
yeah,
it's definitely relaxing, right?
Yeah, we come from a small town, man. The town's barely getting bigger, but if you run around here, all you smell is cow manure. So, I love country music. It relaxes me. People laugh, but even in the back, I have country music going on.
That's awesome, man. That's good. I learn something every single time I interview you. It's always great. So ideally, when are you looking to get back in the cage? Have you kind of figured that out yet? Because, you seem healthy and everything like that. When's sort of the ideal time?
I would actually like to fight in April on that Arizona card. It's close to home. My friends and family can all show up. That'd be an amazing card. I wouldn't mind fighting Roberto Sanchez on there. He's tough.
Nice.
He's beat Joby. Yep. Joey's my friend, so I would like to get that one back for us. I wouldn't mind fighting him on that card.
Excellent. How do you know Joby Sanchez? Just because you guys are managed by the same manager?
Yeah, he was actually in the UFC when I met him, and we're managed by the same company, hung out a couple times. He's a good guy. So I would like to get that win back for us.
Okay, interesting. That's good. And last question for you here. What's sort of the plan? You mentioned, being back home, you're going for a run. Are you going to get any, post-fight celebrations? Anyone coming out, anything like that?
Nah, man. Like I said, I'm not too much of a drinker or my thing is food.
I was going to say maybe like a nice dinner. Like you don't have to, go pop bottles at the club, but, get some family together, have a big feast, something like that.
Man, you're crazy. A club in Lemoore, you got a couple bars and that's about it. I'm just gonna hang out with my family. Try to spend as much time. And then Friday, Saturday, I'm gonna actually head up to the state tournament, the California state tournament. My nephew's wrestling in there. Selma, he wrestled for Selma High. Jace Luchow, he's wrestling. He's ranked number 4 in the state. Go watch some wrestling, relax, and then Sunday we actually have someone fighting this Sunday coming up, so after Saturday after the tournament, I'm going to drive back home and then go help corner. So that's about it, man. That's how I celebrate.
Good stuff, man. Well, again, congratulations on the win, Alex. It was great getting to see you get the win there. Just remind people where they can get a hold of you on social media. And I know you got some sponsors. I know you got the list ready, so by all means, the floor is yours. Go for it, man.
You can follow me on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Alex Perez MMA. I'd like to thank all my teammates, my coaching staff, my family and friends that support me, through everything, wins, losses. All those people are, have my back, and those guys are amazing. My sponsors, I'd like to thank ATTC, my biggest sponsor since I, first started. Ivory CBD, those guys are amazing for recovery. I use their products in my coffee, my food, for recovery. Complex USA, take it for recovery everywhere as well. Citizens Water, they're, just came up in Orange County, a good kombucha company, water company. I got Milk and Eggs. Those guys keep the fighter house fed and keep me fed. So, thanks to them. And then Keto Fridge, just started working with them a while back, and they're amazing. They get amazing snacks, said all my sponsors, thank you guys for everything. I would not be here without you guys.
What's up, fight fans? If you like this video, be sure to subscribe to see even more interviews with your favorite UFC and Bellator fighters. We've also got coverage at events, including post-fight press conferences and media scrums. And if you like this video, check out the video to my right. It's worth your time.